the flavor, 10 out of 10. Like when you're craving dumplings, you're craving dumplings, and this will definitely hit the spot, I'm telling you. All right, guys, so if you are a dumpling lover, but you're either trying to lose weight, you're trying to stay low carb, then you're gonna want to try these. Now, for those of you that don't know, I've lost over 100 pounds and I've been maintaining my weight for over 15 years, really by making healthier alternatives to some of my favorite foods just like this. So today I'm gonna show you how, instead of using like dumpling wrappers, we're gonna use this Napa cabbage to roll them up. And I promise you, you're not gonna be able to tell the difference. We're gonna blanch these literally for about 2 minutes, so super, super quick. And then I'm gonna show you how easy, literally, like, even if you don't cook, even if you're like, Myra, I've never made something like this, like I'm telling you, trust me, you can make this, okay? So we're gonna move over to the stove, we're gonna cook this up, and I'm gonna show you how quick you can make homemade dumplings that are actually nutritious, high in protein, and still low in carbs, guys. Okay, so my water is super boiling. Shouldn't need more than these. So I'm just gonna put them all in at once. Remember, to blanch, you only need to have them in for about 2-3 minute tops. Okay, so I didn't even leave them for maybe like a minute and a half, just because all you need is for them to be flexible enough to roll. Okay, and they're gonna cook afterwards anyway, so don't worry, they're not gonna be like crunchy or anything like that. I was making smoothies earlier, so I don't have any ice in my ice maker, but I'm at least gonna run cold water on here. And if anything, you could even throw them in the fridge for a little bit, like while you make the rest of your filling. But I'm just gonna do water and then set it aside. Now for my meat, I'm gonna use half pork, half beef. This is like an 80-20, but you can either use all pork or all beef, or you can even use turkey, ground chicken. You can use literally whatever you typically use. I would say pork is what is traditionally used. I'm just doing half and half today. Okay, so we're gonna season it a little. We're doing some tamari. You can do soy sauce, but to keep it gluten-free, I like tamari. It's just like soy sauce without the wheat. We're also doing a little sesame oil. Okay, then we're gonna do some onion powder. And you can always use fresh. I just feel like the seasonings just add to the flavor. So onion powder, garlic powder. We have some ginger, powdered ginger. Remember, yes, you can use fresh. We're gonna do a little salt and pepper. Okay, and then we're doing the carrots first because carrots take longer to cook. Okay, so that is cooking. We're gonna do our onion. We could have done that at first, but then they get like super soggy, which no big deal, but you could literally add your veggies all at one time just to save time. Add it all in. Okay, we have our mushrooms. And green onion. I'm gonna save a little just for some garnish, but it's coming together. Do you see how easy it is? You literally just throw everything in, throw your sauces. If you wanna measure them, I will have measurements for you in the description below. Guys, I'm telling you, this is literally one of the easiest things to make. If you don't wanna make them low carb, or if you wanna make like half and half, some for your fam, some for, you, then you can get the egg roll wrappers, you can get the wonton wrappers. They all work. Okay, so I gave it a little taste and I was like, there's like a little something missing. And I realized that I didn't add some fish sauce. So you add very, very little because it is very flavorful. It's still gonna be super delicious. If you don't like fish sauce or if you don't have it, you can still make it. But if you do have it, then it's just gonna add that much more flavor. That's all. So this here is pretty much done. Now, this next step is really, really important because this is what's gonna bind everything together. And it's a little egg. Okay, so crack that in there and give everything a good mix. Okay, so I've laid out my little wrappers and I'm just kind of drying them out, drying them off so they're not soggy. Okay, we're gonna grab some of our filling, which I made a lot of filling. Okay, so then you're gonna roll it and then just kind of fold the little edges over, right? And roll. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish off the rest of these, and then we'll move back over onto the stove and I'll show you how it's kind of like a shallow fry. And they turn out so good. All right, I let that get a little too hot, but you definitely do want your oil hot. So we're gonna put in our little guys. So I'm just gonna let them get a little, kind of like golden brown or just a little bit of a crisp. Flip them over and then I will show you how I finish them off. Okay, so they're nice and golden brown, or at least as golden as they're gonna get. So I'm just gonna add a tiny bit of tamari, which is like soy sauce, remember? And we're going to finish it off with some sesame seeds. There you go. Guys, these are low carb dumplings, high in protein, low in calories, obviously super nutritious. All right, guys, I had to cut it because it was just so big, but cheers. The flavor, 10 out of 10. Not too salty, not too savory, just perfectly balanced. It gives you the feel, it gives you like that, it definitely satisfies that craving, like when you're craving that Asian, like when you're craving dumplings, you're craving dumplings, and this will definitely hit the spot, I'm telling you. But don't worry, I'm gonna leave everything linked in the description below. Guys, if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button, show me some love, hit the little bell notification so that you're reminded every time I post a video just like this one. And please share this recipe, share my channel with your friends, family, co-workers. If you know that they're on a weight loss journey, if you know that they're trying to make healthier choices in their life, or maybe they're even diabetic. All my recipes are diabetic friendly, so please share. It could be super, super helpful for them. But thank you for being here. I love you, and I will see you on my next video. Mwah.